Hi everyone, it's Matt, and welcome to the season 33 Tragoul Necromancer guide. People usually ask me, yo Matt, which set is easiest and want to get a 150 down main? And I always say Tragoul did. Not only because it's strong, and believe me, it's even stronger now because of the 4th cube, which we'll get to in a minute, but also, it's already a tanky set, and you can wear Guardians on top of it to make it even stronger and tankier. And you mainly use 2 buttons for the entire riff. So even though Elodinova might be stronger or Taurasha might be stronger, I always recommend Tragoul, dude. Okay, so let me show you what type of gear you're looking for, and then I'll show you a riff while giving you some tips on how to clear it. Well, first of all, even though we hold down Siphon Blood, the entire riff, our damage comes from Death Novas, which we get from Iron Rose. You can see, attacking with a Siphon Blood has a 100% to cast a free Blood Nova, yeah? Okay. So, and that's why we stack Death Nova damage instead of Siphon Blood. Also, this is a very heavy area damage build, so you kind of want mobs all around you all the time to do the big nukes. But that comes with a price, which is boss fights, but don't worry, I'll tell you a trick on how to do with like some dog juice bosses, pretty much any single target boss, so yeah, don't worry about that too much. Okay, so we're gonna use 5 pieces of Tragoul set because Ring of Royal Grandeur will give us the 6-piece bonus buff. But yeah, let me just show you the Tragoul set first. For the helmet, if we're actually gonna use Guardians, even though Intelligence, Crit Chance, Death Nova, and a socket with an Amethyst is really good, the 1 GG you're looking for Guardians is kind of this one, Intelligence, Vitality instead of a socket, and Crit Chance and Death Nova. But I mean, either one it's good. It's just that because of Guardians, Vitality actually does more than the 23% life. But I mean, do not worry about that much, I guess. So yeah, in Crit Chance, Death Nova, and socket. So the chest piece in Vitality and Armor, and with socket Intelligence because of Guardians. For the gloves, Intelligence, Crit, area damage is the one you're looking for. For the pants, same as the chest piece, Intelligence, Vitality, Armor. And the boots, Intelligence, Vitality, Armor, and Death Nova damage. Okay, so now for the actual bonus, for extra bonus, we use Mantle of Channeling with for more damage and survivability. We use Crispin, a staple on every Necro build. When we stun with Bone Armor, we're gonna do a lot more damage to CC the enemies, and we socket a Bane of the Trap for more damage. Scythe of the Cycle, which is the item we get for the new season that makes Tragoul even stronger. When your secondary skills deal 400% additional damage. Death Nova is a secondary skill, and since we're gonna spam Death Novas because of Iron Blood, that counts as well for the extra damage. So yeah, but if you do have, let's say, a primal funerary pick, oh, my funerary pick is way better than Cypher the Cycle, no worries, man. Just wear funerary pick and then cube Cypher the Cycle, no worries. And then Haunted Visions, oh boy, this item. It sucks to get, but man, yeah, it's definitely needed. The Sims are gonna last forever if they don't die, and they will cast Novas for us as well. So, and I think the area damage only comes from the Sims Death Novas, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but you're looking for, oh yeah, for the Mantle of Channeling, you do want Intelligence, Vitality, Armor instead of all res, and area damage, or life instead of armor and all res, but I think armor will be the best one. But Cypher the Cycle, you do want damage, intelligence, and area damage. And this one, it's physical crit crit, but I mean, intelligence crit crit won't be that bad, especially because we are running guardians. But like a physical crit and intelligence would be decent. Yes, you're gonna lose a lot of crit chance, but I mean, yeah, this is the GG one, and then I would recommend intelligence crit crit, and then maybe damage crit crit. Other than that, I don't think it's that much worth it, but yeah. Then we use a 2-piece of Guardian set, which, I mean, will pretty much just double our main stat and Vitality. And that is the reason why Tragoul is way stronger than it should be at lower guns. But I mean, yeah. Physical, Intelligence, Vitality, and Crit Chance. And for the belt, the usual. Oh yeah, not actually usual because we do have a life percent in there as well. But yeah, Intelligence, Vitality, Life, and Armor. Convention of Elements, once we hit physical, this one right here, and we stun, yeah, even more damage for our Death Novus. We want crit crit area damage, but I mean, a basic intelligence crit crit is already good enough. For the Crisbin, even though this is the GG one, I think the basic intelligence, attack speed, and crit, either chance or area or crit damage will be good enough. And last but not least, Iron Rose. This one is the GG one that has damage, intelligence, crit chance, nova, and area damage, but this one that has vitality instead of area damage and crit chance and death nova, you can go like vitality, crit chance, nova, or vitality, crit chance, area damage. It doesn't matter, it's already good enough. But I mean, yeah, this is the GG one. And just because I think I forgot, Stricken for the boss, which we'll need, and Zay's just to get more damage as well. But yeah, and I mean the cube, as I said before, if you do have a better funerary pick, use that, and then cube Scythe of the Cycle. Achilles, while we are above 90% primary resource essence, all damage taken is reduced by 50%. Bro, we don't even use essence. It's gonna be so easy. This will be up all the time. Don't worry about it. And yeah, free survivability item, I guess. Ring of Rare Grandeur, as I said, we're only using 5 pieces of Tragoul, but we are getting the 6-piece bonus because of it. And Blood Type Blade. Death Nova deals 400% more damage for every 25, and I mean, for every enemy up within 25 yards. So that's another reason why we want like a screen filled with enemies. So that's kind of it, actually. So let me just hop into a riff. I'm gonna do a 130, but I mean, not even using every gun. And since we are here, I completely forgot about that. This, for my case, I do have a primal Scythe of the Cycle and only 1 attack speed roll in my gear. So that makes me, I mean, with 39 attack speed points, I have 149 attacks per second, right? So when we get Frenzy Shrine by using a potion, which I didn't, if I did get the Frenzy Shrine here, and I might get it during the riff, this will be like 182, which is the optimal attack speed breakpoint for Novas. But without further ado, let's just hop into a riff. Okay, first tip I can give you. Oh yeah, and this is like the very first riff I open. The very first tip I can give you is, before you press Sims, stack this thingy right here by using Siphon Blood, but don't hold it down. Like, tap it really fast because it does stack faster than holding it down. So get this to 300 first, and then you press Sims. It's 200, 300. Now press Sims. Okay. So, as I said, we do want lots of mobs, right? We get them. We tag the elites. That is, I mean, I know it sounds really dumb. Like, oh, of course we want to tag the elites. No, but you really want to tag the elites. Because a funerary pick and stricken, so that way you're not gonna one cycle them every single time on 150. That is a 130 that I'm playing, but yeah, on 150s you're not gonna one cycle them. And then once you hit physical again, you get into the middle of the mobs and then just bone armor and destroy everything. Okay, so we have a power which normally was safe for boss, but it's on cold right now. You click it, and can I click it? Okay, physical. You try to tag the elite, and then bone armor on physical, and then just keep on holding Siphon Blood. You get more mobs, come back to physical, and kill the elite. That's another jug, of course. You get more mobs, come back on cold, wait for physical, stun. Try to get out of mold. Oh, and if you remember, the secondary, I mean not the funerary pick, the Scythe of the Cycle. I can't even speak. Scythe of the Cycle does drain your bone armor. Each Nova cast will be like 4 seconds up, if I'm not mistaken. So if I just hold down Siphon Blood, I mean, you can see the bar right here, right? If I hold down Siphon Blood, they are dying way too fast for me to show you. Hold on. Okay, no more power. Let's try to get this elite. And this one as well. Out them all. Wait for physical. Stun. If I continue to hold down, yeah, see? I don't have bone armor anymore because of Scythe of the Cycle. That is one reason why you should not just hold down for the entire rift. You should not hold down Siphon Blood, especially if you are dying, because bone armor helps you stay alive. It's not just for damage, believe it or not, bone armor helps you survive. But yeah, let's just click the Scandi. Let's stun on physical. We kill everything. That is another jug, of course. And we stun on physical again, even though it does nothing for jugs. Okay, so for pylons, we normally get a pylon every 30-ish percent, right? So we did get this Condi at 67. Yeah, I have a shield here. I'm not even gonna try to kill more stuff. Oh god, hold on. The trick I was talking about is that, oh, how can we get more mobs for the boss fight if they're single target to do more damage? You save a pylon, you stack a bunch of stricken, and then you click a pylon, then you have like more enemies and stuff, and that's how you do more damage. Okay, so I spawned the Condi at 67%. So I knew like if I spawned something else, it would be like close to 100. So I knew that the next pylon I got would be like, I had to save it for boss. So that's what I did. And we got a shield, right? So now we get to like 99%. I'm at 94 right now. We're gonna come back to that map and we're gonna spawn the boss there, because if you spawn the boss here and get the shield, you're not gonna get the ads from the pylon. So yeah, 98. I should have 2% here, right? I should have 2%. You wait for physical, you stun, do the same old. Okay, yeah, it's a terrible boss. That's perfect. Okay, so you stay around the pylon and you do the same stuff. I mean, you're gonna hold down Siphon Blood. Oh my god, he is dying way too fast. You're gonna stun on physical and he's gonna run away as usual. I'm gonna do like one more rotation just to show you guys, and I mean, you can use potions if you want. Yeah, damage is already way too good for 130s. Okay, so you do this, like, nuking him down on every physical, damage will not be even close to that because it's a 130 and not a 1. I mean, you're gonna be playing on a 150 instead of 130. So you do this for like, I don't know, the safe spot is usually around 75% of his health. But if you have power and a good boss, you can even take it like 85, I guess. So, gonna wait, this is cold, we take it, and he's gonna run away. Well, you try to stun him on physical. And of course I got an Elu as well. Elus are really good for this. I just kill this guy. And GG. This is pretty much what you have to do for Tragoul. Yes, I know this was a 130, but again, I am only using 1500 guns, so yeah. This is just to like summarize what you need to do, but the gameplay is the same for 150. You're just not gonna one cycle elites all the time, and what you need to do is you do a nuke, and then once physical ends, you're gonna want to get more mobs, and then come back to the elite, tag him, as I said, then you do the same, and then once you're out of physical, you do the same thing. You walk a bit more, come back, nuke the elite, come back, walk a bit forward, come back. Yeah, it's pretty much that. Okay, so I did show the items and cube already, but I think I forgot to show the skills, right? The skills are Siphon Blood, which again will cast our Death Novas for us from Iron Rose. Bone Armor, that give us survivability and more damage because of Siphon Cycle. Frailty, Aura of Frailty. Oh yeah, and by the way, Power Shift. This doesn't matter for Tragoul because we are gonna get every single rune, but just to make sure, go Power Shift. Bone Armor Dislocation because they are stunned for 2 seconds, and that procs Crispin and that procs Bane of the Trap, so this is the one we should go. Frailty, Aura of Frailty. This is the quote-unquote beginner's route for Frailty because late game we do use Early Grave, but that costs life, and then I mean, if you're looking for the easiest one, bro, it's one less button you need to press, and yeah, Aura of Frailty is still good, so yeah, just use the Aura of Frailty. And if you get like Hamling or some bosses like that, it's even better because, I mean, we're gonna have to manually cast every single time to get the bonus from the rats instead of just using Aura of Frailty and get the bonus like doing nothing. So yeah, Aura of Frailty is way better for beginners. Then we have Simulacrum Blood and Bone, so we get 2 sims and then more damage from Death Novas, I guess. Death Nova itself with Blood Nova, can't forget about that, and Blood Rush Metabolism, which it doesn't matter because you're gonna get every rune, but I just go with Metabolism because why not? Now the passives, Spreading Malediction, receive a 1% damage bonus for each enemy afflicted by one of your curses, and the curse is Frailty. So another reason why we want lots of mobs around us, just to get that extra percent for every single one. Stand Alone, increase the armor by 100%, reduced by 10 for each active minion, so just to like be extra tanky. Final Service, which is a cheat death, and Swift Harvest. As I said, if we're doing the 39 attack speed thingy, yeah, that only counts when we're using Swift Harvest. If we're not, I do not remember the breakpoints, but I mean, it's just go with this. This is good enough. But yeah, remember about the 149 thingy, and I didn't get Frenzied, really? And damn, I actually didn't get it. Okay, I mean, Enchantress, the usual. Just get her to 25k main stat and have Flavor of Time, Nemesis, and Oculus Ring. The other things do not even matter that much, to be honest. And in the perfect scenario, we don't even pick the first skill for her. We just go with these 3. But yeah. And I think that is it. That concludes the Tragoul Death Nova Necromancer guide, I guess. I might do some other guides in the near future, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, everybody, have a good luck doing those 150s, and I'll see you on the leaderboards, I guess. Peace, GG's.